Next up are some pre-deployed maps. We've got to be very, very careful on these because losing just one unit can be enough to ruin your run, since on most of them you don't even get more than 20 units to start. This map is called Waza. I don't know why, but there's no enemy HQ, so the only option is to rout. And while Sturm here has bases, we don't have anything to build units with at all, so this might get a little hard. So our first priority is to make sure that Sturm can't build anything. Sturm himself has been left unchanged except for his power meter, which has been halved. So Meteor Strike only costs 5 stars. I get the feeling that Zen had to do that, or else there would be no meteors flying around, like, at all. So let's try and cut his money supply down. And one cool thing we can do here is that the mechs always go for the cities if they have the opportunity to get them. So, oops, open the menu there. So we're in no danger of being attacked this turn because they're all in range of a city. I'll move the artilleries here so that they get supplied from the APC on the next turn. You've got to take advantage of the fact that not only can you supply on command, you can also get supplied at the beginning of the turn from not only the APC but the cities too. You start with the cities in an HQ. Alright, so what do we got here? Well, first we can capture that base, and there's absolutely nothing he can do to stop me from taking it. I chose Jess on this map. Now, I did mention that different COs get different pre-deployed units. However, for this map, they are largely the same for every CO except Sensei and Eagle. Wow, that's a one-hit kill. Sensei and Eagle get B-copters, obviously. Sensei can never live without those. And Colin gets a rocket, I guess to make up for the fact that it'll be very hard to actually take advantage of his abilities for a while. Finally, I think that's everything, actually. I don't remember... I can't remember all of the other pre-deployed loadouts, but it's fine. I only need to worry about Jess right now. Jess doesn't have any changes. And that tank, that early tank is going to be very annoying, because with those mechs deployed, Sturm's AI won't build just mechs. Like, he'll actually think. But I'd say we've got this second base secured pretty easily. I've also got to make sure to destroy lots of units. 2 is probably enough, but you know, extra credit is always nice. I don't know where that tank is going to go. Well, I definitely know where it's going to go if I lure it into attacking. And I can destroy it this way too. Awesome. Of course, with Sturm's power bar being halved to 5 stars, we're going to see an early meteor. I imagine that his power bar needed to be changed, or else we would never see a meteor on this map at all. Which is frankly kind of amusing. Oh, that turned out much better than I expected. I mean, I totally planned that. Yes, I am the chess master. Okay, so it doesn't look like this is going to be a very hard map with Jess, but I did try it with Colin, and it was a lot harder with Colin. Not only because of... well... I guess it was pretty much because of Colin's power drop. Okay. I'm definitely expecting a meteor on the next turn. So we've got a plan for that. Fortunately, I think we've got ourselves set up pretty nicely. And, I don't need to waste the anti-air's turn this way. But I do need to put something on the base to stop him from building there. I'm actually not sure how the AI will behave on this map when it comes to building things, because normally they just tend to, at least in my experience, they tend to build as far away from their HQ as possible, but there is no HQ there, so I don't know what goes on when it's determining where to build and what. Now with that Neo-Tank, we have enough money for that Neo-Tank, so I am pretty sure that the meteor will get drawn all the way down there. Let's see what happens. Meteor Sturm! If you don't know what a Meteor Sturm is, oh. Okay, so it went for the artilleries instead. What is that? 6,000? 6,000? That's only 17,000. That's not nearly enough to draw the meteor there. I don't understand. Does it not actually go where the money is? Okay, then, it doesn't go where the money is. I don't know what's up with that. Is that a tiling error? I don't think it is a tiling error, but I'm not sure. Oh well. It looks nice either way. Okay, so I can't fire on the mechs with the artillery like I wanted to. This is not good. But we have a Neo-Tank there. I originally thought that the Neo-Tank was just going to be my dead weight for this map, but turns out that's not the case. Alright, so that tank is out of range, too. I was lost in thought a moment there. "15 days is a pretty nice time limit, so I think I should be safe. I can actually probably take one attack. I can't take two attacks. He might do in the anti-air. Oh, he went for something else entirely. Oh. If I hadn't moved the recon there, I would have been safe. Oh well. Gosh, Jess, your tanks are amazing. That is just crazy. I think Jess might be overpowered in this hack. Oh, actually, no, she's not. Sturm's defense is lower. I completely forgot. I forget about that sometimes. Since Sturm is a boss CO, I typically expect him to be crazy overpowered or something. Like Calder. But no. See, he's doing that thing again where he uses the base as the repair point, even though he could have built something and possibly saved himself. And now I have to use the Neo-Tank to block him, but okay. What am I moving there for? I gotta get something over to that base. Otherwise I won't be able to actually capture it. But he's just gonna keep building infantry out of it, for sure, so... It's totally safe. And who has the CO power now? Actually, I think we've totally won. Yeah, it's turn 10. I just need to double check a couple of things. We're totally good on technique. And we're good on power, so we did it. That is not a very hard S rank at all, and it's actually 1 day slower than my original time. But an S rank is an S rank. Okay, Legion Peninsula is frustrating. It's styled like a campaign map. You have less units pre-deployed than the enemy. The enemy has an annoying CO. All the makings of a great campaign map. I noticed that all of the worst maps in this hack are designed by either Zenesis or XO_0000. How do you guys come up with these usernames? Then again, I guess I'm no better. So, Grit's the enemy CO. The rocket bot on his HQ there never actually moves, and neither does that artillery, that anti-air, and that missile. The missile is only there because if you play as Eagle or Sensei, you get a B-copter. I presume. I didn't actually look at what they've got pre-deployed. And the tanks aren't going to ever actually attack my tanks. There's this weird AI thing. The Grit tanks here, they won't attack anything because they're too afraid of the damage they'll get when they get countered. It's not worth the risk to them. So I just have to move here. I don't want to say this map is all that difficult, because it really isn't. I mean, using Kanbei, you don't... How many units do you get? You only get 7 units, so losing just 1 is enough to lose you the S rank, which seems like it would be hard. Well, it doesn't seem like it should be hard. This isn't really a hard map. I mean, it was an easy clear for me back in the day, but I guess I've just lost all of my... I guess I've just lost all of my skill in Advanced Wars. Probably because of the 2-year lag where I didn't play this game, like, at all. Then again, that lag wouldn't be an issue if there were an actual new Advanced Wars game, but we can't have that. No, sir. Oh, the mech actually went for me. I'm not really sure why it did that. So now you can see what the trick is. You have to get a tank into this spot right here because it's in the blind spot of both the artillery and the rocket. Speaking of artilleries... that should be my power score secure. I'm going to be in range if I attack there. Alright, pull out. Nothing else is going to hit me at this rate. Yeah, that was the worst city you could have picked. That leaves only his artilleries. Although I could just go for an HQ capture, there's nothing really stopping me. Oh, he might snipe attack. Now I've got to be wary of that. He actually could have ended my run right there if he had snipe attacked and then gone for my 5 HP tank. So we need to be very, very careful now. My APC is almost out of fuel. That's very, interesting. You don't often see that. Shame it can't supply itself. Yeah. Let's see if they get lured in. No, they're actually moving away, which I guess is fine. I just have to get close enough to make the capture, and we're good to go. No, I don't want to risk getting hit by the anti-air. I think I'll destroy it on the next turn just to be sure. Power should be good. Technique is definitely good. Speed, we get 20 days to clear this. So I think we're good. Unless he manages to ruin the run with just this. That was unexpected. I didn't expect him to get Snooper Snipe? Snooper Sipe. I don't know why I'm laughing at that. That was dumb. Okay, so he got Super Snipe. Super Snipe. But it did nothing.
Mission complete.
That is a perfect S rank. That's an extra perfect S rank. That is double S rank just for the snoopers. Okay, Sorrow's Bluff, really, really hard map. I have only one S rank clear, and that is with Sensei. This is nuts. I'm gonna play with, but I'm gonna try and be original and play with Lash, even though the enemy CO is Drake and it's a Navy map. We all know Lash with a Navy is totally overpowered. Then again, we don't exactly have any Navy units, do we? Oh, but Drake does. He's got 2 cruisers and a battleship. And our first task will be to get rid of that battleship, because otherwise it's just going to be a huge, huge pain in the butt. First we have to lure it in. I have a plan for dealing with the battleship with Lash, because in this map, Lash is the only CO to get a rocket. And that's very important. I think we're all out of range, yes. Oh wow, I've never had the artillery move there. That's actually very nice. Because we've really, really got to get rid of the artilleries on this map. If left unchecked, they will bunch up over here with the other HQ units, and that makes the map impossible. So, here's what you do for the battleship. The AI always attacks in infantry capturing if it has the chance. It does not matter whether it's one of their cities or one of the enemies, or one of the neutral cities, rather. They always go for it. So, rather than attacking the rocket, which would be very harmful to me, it goes for the infantry instead, which I can just join. And then I've done a ton of damage to it because Lash boosts the rocket because it's on a city, and those have lots of defense. And we gotta do something about the artillery here. We've got to get to where it can't run away, but I think it can always run away. So, also we gotta be wary of the anti-air. I don't want it to attack our artillery. I'll just deal with it. I'll just deal with whatever happens. It's gonna bunch up with the other units, but I think that'll be okay. It's better than the other run I did where I wound up with like both artilleries and a bunch of other stuff being bunched up at the HQ, and that ended miserably. And I'm not gonna land them this turn because I'm pretty sure Drake gets Tsunami on this turn. Wave goodbye to your troops! I've always liked that line. Now this is the other big problem. Tsunami hacks your fuel in half, so this is an even bigger problem. Not only did I just take damage that I probably can't repair because there's no port or anything, I've also lost a lot of fuel. So the lander might run out of fuel if we're not careful. And also Drake has a base, and that's pretty unfair. Oh look, rain. That's even worse. Oh, good, I can hit the artillery from here. That's good. That is very, very good. Okay, we have a chance. I'm probably filling his power bar again, but I do not care. Yeah, I can deal with the artillery running away. The rocket is the bigger issue right now. Is that in range of the rocket? Is not. So we will take advantage of that. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? I guess land the infantry on the mountain. That'll be alright. He also has a lot of infantry built up by this point, which is another issue. But he didn't attack, so I guess that's okay. And the tank actually, I think the tank is actually pulling back. Let me check something. Movement cost drops to 1. Okay, so our movement cost would drop to 1, which would not help in the slightest, unfortunately. Maybe. Is the tank not going to come closer? Oh, I don't know what's going on. Joining might be a very, very bad idea. Well, I've got nothing else left, so I gotta do this. Went for the tank. Oh, that's super lucky. I don't even care that I don't even care if the artillery fires back. I think I just won. I think I just won. Unless... okay. Oh, but he has Tsunami. That might cause another problem. You're a nautical know-it-all. I want to make a SpongeBob joke, but I'm not sure what. Okay, let's do this, because I'm pretty sure it's the only chance I will have to use it. I forget what this does precisely, but I'm pretty sure it's a huge firepower boost based on terrain. Will it be enough to axe the... Yes, it is. So as long as I don't take, like, a huge amount of damage, as long as the mech doesn't take a huge amount of damage, I think I'm good to go. Also, that's very good for the rocket there. So yeah, that was a good move after all. That was a very good move. I just need to double check one more thing. Oh no, the power rank. We're not doing good enough on power. How many units do I need? I need 3. I need 3 units. Are you joking me right now? Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Damage that. That would get killed. Let's just get out of the mech's range right now. I need 3 units. The rocket only did 1 damage. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Not cool. Not cool. Oh my god! You can't be... This can't be real. How many turns do I have? I still have time. Okay. I have to do it on a non-rain turn. This is it. One. 2. 3. I'm shaking here. Yes! Oh, I love... you know, I actually love these challenges because when you accomplish them, it's really satisfying. I might be ragging on the high difficulty of this whole thing, but when you actually come out and on top and win like that, it's awesome.